just gonna do 6 more episodes in a movie, and then we'll...
Did we just start? Are we
we're started. We're good to go.
Oh, okay.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 2.
Hey, we made it.
Yes.
It's the anniversary.
Yeah, thank you to everyone who watched it, like the 12 people we sent it to, and, forced you to listen. I appreciate you. Yeah. I appreciate the feedback.
Hello, new fans. This is all about catering. There's
I don't know.
Nothing else we talk about.
I don't know if we should get that ambitious as far as new fans are concerned, but I like the enthusiasm. I like where your head's at.
Yeah, I like the cult we have.
Exactly.
We're holding meetings for
don't drink the Kool-Aid.
Our mass suicide.
Oh, whoa.
Oh, yeah.
Jonestown 2.0. Here we go. 919 people.
Oh my god.
We should probably not talk about that.
I don't
All
give
right.
a fuck.
Swiftly moving onwards to
that Taco Bell was hitting.
Yeah. We for those who are not aware, Matt just came back for a run.
Oh yeah.
The first time he's run in a long time. Apparently.
20 minutes. I usually run like a 15-minute run.
For sure.
And I used to be a track star, but
yeah, back in the day.
What
do you have? A bum knee now? Do you stop?
Bum knee.
Yeah, there you go.
I used to go too fucking hard.
Yeah, that's what it was.
No,
I was too good.
I was actually pretty good.
Oh shit, there you go.
Yeah, but yeah, I'm back.
So how far can you usually run in like 20 minutes? Do you have like a preset route or?
No, I just made up a route today.
Oh, okay, for sure.
I don't really know yet.
Yeah.
I'm not on Nike Run or any of that. Mm-hmm. I don't have like
a Fitbit.
Yeah.
You track your steps.
Yeah. Yeah. I'll be vlogging my run tomorrow.
Yeah, we're gonna strap a GoPro to him.
Sometimes I like to run over by the KFC just to
see what happens.
Just to remember how low I was.
Shit, I like to smell it. It motivates me.
Motivates me to never get that low ever.
Those 11 herbs and spices just really hit. Those smelling salts.
I'll tell you guys the 11 herbs and spices in another episode.
Oh, I would love to hear that. Absolutely.
Yeah.
We need to expose KFC.
Yeah, fuck KFC.
All right. Yeah, if you were to strap a GoPro to yourself, would it be like in front of your head, like like those hikers with the lamps?
No, I want them to see me.
So would you have wait, it would just be on you the whole time?
Just my face.
It's just a video of you shaking up and down while you run?
It wouldn't be shake, or I guess it would.
Or you could like center it?
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
It'd just be me breathing. It just fogs
up. Honestly?
Yeah.
I might get more views than this.
Yeah.
Just might.
Yeah.
Who knows?
And if everybody looks at chin here, I mean, it's all here.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going anywhere. Anyway, what I had for Taco Bell, if anybody was wondering, I got a spicy potato taco.
This episode sponsored by Taco Bell.
Taco Bell. Hello, Taco Bell. I had 3 spicy potato tacos, and I had some cheesy bean and rice. They have rice now.
Oh, has that not been the case?
I mean, I haven't had a rice burrito yet.
I don't really go to Taco Bell that much.
But
at least if I do,
they're basically Chipotle now.
Huh.
Yeah.
Although I will say Chipotle is like superior for sure.
You said what?
Chipotle is better.
No. Oh yeah, better than Taco Bell.
Yeah.
If we're talking about Qdoba and Chipotle.
I was about to say, well, that's a separate episode because that can be a whole long topic.
I can talk. I have.
You can't beat Chipotle.
No.
You just can't.
You can.
No, you just can't.
Yes, you can.
Objectively.
Chipotle is. Have you ever got sick at a Qdoba?
Yes. Like 3 times.
You're a liar.
I remember the only time it was all Qdoba catering, right?
Yeah.
And granted, one time there was heavy drinking involved, so that might have been a confounding variable.
Well, that's your own fault.
But at the same time, there are multiple separate issues. I think I can think of 2 off the top of my head where I've had Qdoba catering and I've gotten food sickness.
It's the catering. I get the normal burritos.
Well, I mean, I don't think I've ever gone and I don't ever had the desire to go into like a standalone brick and mortar.
You can get a normal Qdoba.
Although I will admit, the last time we went for at like 3 a.m, like that breakfast burrito was fire. That shit was really good.
Yeah,
that was really good.
They had a smothered burrito too.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh, am I changing your mind slowly?
Honestly, I think smothered burritos are slightly overrated, depending on the sauce. Because a lot of times, like the one that we had at Chili's the other day. What's it called?
That was disrespectful.
Like the taquito sauce or whatever.
Yeah, whatever the fuck that was.
Yeah, it's just like taco seasoning.
Chili's, stop making burritos.
Yeah, it was.
I mean, I don't like any food really.
I just hate food.
Like everything in Bloomington is just fucking.
I just wish
sucks.
I didn't have to chew, and that brings us to our next topic: Soylent. Have you? Yeah, you've heard about it before.
Yeah. So basically, Soylent is homeless people's nut.
No, I mean, okay. So back up. It's basically this like paste. Well, it comes in a powder. And then you get these kits. You can order it off the website for like 3 or like 6 month supplies or like a week at a time or something like that. Mm-hmm. And then you add like this packet, this like small packet, and then like oil and water to it, and you like shake it. And it's supposed to be like a meal substitute, but then they say straight up, like in their trailer, that you're not supposed to have it as, you know, your substitute for every meal.
But it's for any meal.
It's for any meal. So what strikes me is that if you're going to advertise this as a complete meal like replacement, what would prevent it from being, you know, why shouldn't people subsist on this only?
I don't understand why they would. I don't know. Soylent, send us Soylent.
Let's say Soylent. If you, we'll do a little experiment. We'll pull a BuzzFeed. We'll do a 30 days only on Soylent and see what happens.
I'm still starving, so I'll take Soylent.
I was about to say I don't want to buy food because that is my primary expense aside from my rent, and I would really like to be able to ease off the bank account for a little bit.
Don't mind me, I'm broke.
Exactly. Although I will admit I'm kind of sad, or not sad, but I'd be wary about losing jaw definition or like jaw muscle.
Yeah, I got some good jaws. I got some good jaws.
Got some chompers.
I got some
real strong chompers.
Ladies, I got the jaw. Don't worry. Ooh, jaw game.
Bite right through you.
Oh, what the fuck?
What else would you talk about with the strong jaw game?
Strong jaw game.
Oh man, I can play a Jew harp or what? The jaw harp? What's it called?
The
Jews harp.
I never heard of that.
It's like the mouth harp. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, I've seen. Wait, where they like put it on their teeth?
Yeah. And you like that whole deal.
No, the jaw ain't strong like that. Also, I can't play an instrument. No, it's probably strong enough to break the string.
There's no strings.
Oh, what is it?
It's just like metal.
Oh.
And it's like a whole metal. It's like almost like a mouth guard. Yeah. It's like a whole kind of mouthpiece kind of deal, and there's like bars on the side of it that reverberate. Yeah, there's no strings.
Oh, they also call it the Jews harp.
Yeah, exactly, the Jews harp. I don't know why it has that name, but
the Jews.
I mean, probably, but who's to say? I don't know if it's popular. Yeah, it's just like a whole. There's a thing down the middle.
Why don't you put a metal thing? Like, is it like flexible metal that's just like?
I'm assuming there's like a piece at the end that kind of hooks up. I'm assuming you use your tongue. And you kind of flick that, and it hits this sort of tuning fork kind of mechanism, and then that makes a note.
So the real question is, how much is it? Because
how much is it?
$16.
I mean, it's like a metal piece. I'm assuming you can probably.
You can get it for $4.
Bro, I say we order some. Yeah. This can be our side gig. We can do all of our podcast music can be done with a jaw harp.
A jaw harp, yeah.
Yeah. What can we call themselves? We can call them the Soggy Bottom Boys.
The Soggy. Ooh, hey.
It's
I'll send you 10 cents if you get the reference.
I was about to say, that's a great movie right there.
Yeah. I've actually been trying to see The Big Lebowski, but I haven't found a way to get
popcorn time.
Go anywhere.
Popcorn time, man.
Popcorn time?
Yeah. I don't know if I should be talking about this, but like it's not technically illegal, but it kind of operates in like a gray area.
Oh, I don't do illegal stuff anymore. Sorry.
I was about to say I'm a good law-abiding citizen.
That's funny. My sister used to do popcorn time.
Yeah. But you just pull that up right there, and it's probably on here. Let's check. But I've used this on people's internet aside from my own, and they've been sent cease and desist letters from their internet service providers.
Oh, that's always great.
So, moral of the story: use a VPN, kids. Be safe when you browse the internet. Yeah. Right there. Oh, okay. 1998, Big Lebowski, 4 stars out of 5. That's a pretty good rating. No. So yeah,
mostly on popcorn time.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. It's a peer-to-peer system. It's got 143 people seating right now.
Seating?
Yeah, like seating the torrent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So yeah, and then what I didn't know about it at the time is that whenever you watch a movie, it actually downloads a physical copy onto your computer, and that's what apparently the ISPs have a problem with.
So they don't really care about popcorn time.
Yeah, they don't really care if it's just streaming, but considering it downloads a physical file onto your computer, that is, a no-no.
Yeah.
That's a big no-no.
Oh, yeah. I mean, I just illegally downloaded some, that, like, video...
Allegedly. Allegedly.
Yeah, fuck. So, that video album that Frank Ocean put out before Blonde?
Yes.
Endless? Shit's fucking heat. Shit's heat. And so I just decided to cop it.
Yeah, as
like
you do.
the legal
legally,
way.
completely legally.
Went on iTunes, actually
bought that with my credit
it's not
card.
iTunes because I had to go on Apple Music and buy the subscription on Apple Music because no problem with having Spotify and Apple
I love
Music.
being a good upstanding citizen and paying
Frank
for all
Ocean,
of my
don't
streaming
gut me.
services.
Because I know Frank Ocean's been throwing out cease and desist letters and shit.
Oh wow!
Travis,
I feel like Taylor Swift's been on that for a while too.
Yeah, fuck her.
I'm not honestly not a huge fan. Don't really like Taylor Swift that much.
My roommate just went to a Taylor Swift concert. He
there
said,
you go.
Young T Swizzle.
Young T Swizzle.
Oh, and Patty went.
Oh, of course.
But
I mean, honestly, more of a Katy Perry fan. Not gonna lie.
Katie's been
Katy Perry.
killing it.
She's been killing it since what? 2008.
I mean,
2007.
Let's be real. Let's be real.
I Kissed a Girl. Boom. Jam.
I mean,
fucking slaps.
Like, I wanted to kiss a girl when she kissed a girl.
Me too. I was very jealous. Me too.
I was like, I'm not good. If she can kiss a girl, I can.
I was about to say it's motivation if anything at that point. But yeah, man, Katy Perry killing the game.
Big thing for the feminist movement. For
exactly.
Real.
Back in
low key.
I want to say that was 2007. I'm not.
She
sure.
kind of normalized lesbianism, or whatever you call
Maybe.
it, homosexuality.
I mean, I feel like it certainly helped.
Or made it human, because we have that like porn shit, and that shit's weird. I mean, lesbian porn is lesbian porn.
Are we talking about porn again? I want to talk about porn again. I really don't. We talked about it for way too long in the last one.
But I think Halsey's the one that fucking hits.
Interesting point.
Halsey hits. And
it's hit or miss for me.
She hits, and she can get it.
I mean, accurate. But at the same time, like, it really is hit or miss for me. I feel like there was, as you do with, like, the Spotify Discovery playlist, I find a lot of weird shit.
I skipped a couple things today.
Oh, for sure. You kind of have to because, like, 90% of it's garbage.
Oh, yeah. And I'm like, the fuck do you think I am?
Mm-hmm.
Fucking listening to some old-ass South hip-hop. I'm like, this is shit.
Yeah, from, like, some drill rap from Chicago in 2005.
Hey, I can respect drill rap. King Louie. Young Chief. Sure. Young Chieferson.
That is Chieferson. There you go.
I will never not say that. Young Keith Cozart.
But Cardigan Backyardigan.
I need an answer.
To what?
Why the fuck is all these scooters on campus?
Yes. All right.
And it seems like it's more like the rich and famous that's like riding them. More
because you have to pay.
Us common people can't afford.
I'm not about to pay to ride a motorized scooter around campus. Because one, you look like a fucking tool. Like you look like an idiot. There's no way.
This is like the hoverboard of this year.
Yeah.
And they're probably gonna regulate it.
Well, no, it was what happened before the hoverboard. Like motorized scooters were never cool.
But this is like getting big now.
But yeah, I don't know why. I don't get it.
I mean,
it's some like weird. Okay, we should back up, explain the whole thing.
Yeah,
so, for those who aren't in the know, there's a bunch of motorized scooters have been popping up around Bloomington.
Mostly on campus. Yeah, and they're called what? Bird. Just Bird.
Yeah.
I think they have an app too.
They do, and so in order to ride them, they're kind of like those pace bikes, and you have to go into the app. It's like a location-based thing. You can pay. You can do a certain allotment. And you can add to like your wallet or whatever. You pay, and then you can ride the scooter. And if you get onto the scooter and it senses you haven't paid, then it emits like a tone. There's like a beeping noise that plays, and it won't actually motorize. It'll just act like a normal scooter.
Uh-huh.
So
can I just steal it?
I mean, that's kind of what Claire did the other day. Like if they've been laying around campuses. The problem is that there's no designated area to drop these off, so people are just leaving them wherever they need to go.
Where did they come from, though?
That's an excellent point. Like no one really knows. I think it's probably a Kelly thing, or maybe like a SPIA deal.
Probably Kelly.
Like a small like startup.
I would like to invest though.
I don't know about that because I think this is gonna be.
It's gonna die out.
I think it's gonna die out.
Maybe
really
like
quickly.
a quick investment where I just buy it and then sell it. Once
buy low, sell high.
Yeah.
Wait for that. Wait for it to like what do they call that? What do they call that? A pump and dump.
A pump.
Where they buy them up real low and then they artificially inflate the price, because they're buying so many, and then it skyrockets and then they sell it.
Yeah.
That shit's got to be illegal.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck.
But yeah, we gotta you want to pump and dump the Bird stock?
Oh, I do have stocks on my.
Wait,
look this up.
There's no way they have an IPO.
No, they
already.
don't have it.
Okay, I was about to say that's ridiculous.
Well, I'll look it up anyway.
What would this ticker symbol? It would just be like BRD.
Yeah. Wait. Okay, that's Bluebird. What the fuck? Bluebird. But yeah, that shit's it's interesting. I was just like, what's going on here? Yeah, bird rides. What? I'm gonna do some article looking. I'm sorry.
Okay, for sure.
I gotta do my research.
Okay. Probably should have done that before the show. But you know what?
Don't tell me.
We're not professional, man. We don't have to.
Because it's in LA too.
We have no stand. It's in LA.
Yeah.
What?
This is it's like in a bunch of urban communities.
I thought it started in like India and then migrated down.
It's in LA.
Whoa.
It's in.
Honestly, I'm not surprised.
It's a startup.
I feel like they would do like some hipsters would be like, you know what? Everyone's riding these segways around, these hoverboards, all that. You need to bring back the motorized scooter. Let's take it back to 2004.
Monica, California is when it started. And controversy.
Uh-oh.
Ooh, the city told them to cease and desist.
Of course.
The phrase of the day is cease and desist.
For those playing the Serviette Hour drinking game at home, you need to take a shot every time you hear cease and desist. You should be up to like 6 or 7 at this point.
Go ahead and
we're
die.
roughly 15-ish minutes in, so have a nice night.
Yeah.
You're definitely not going to be able to
cease and desist.
Be coherent. You're not going to be coherent by the end of this, but at least you had a good time for the first few minutes.
Yeah, if you're playing cease and desist bingo.
Alright. So, I think it's kind of dumb. Yeah. Not a huge fan of it. I think it's ridiculous to pay to ride a motorized scooter.
Well, now that I know it's a big startup that's going to die out very soon, I'm definitely going to do that pump and dump.
Yeah, man. We just need to wait for an IPO, get a group of like-minded individuals to buy all the stock.
I know a couple Kelly boys.
I know a couple. We can totally set this up.
I'm a Kelly DA.
I don't think you understand. I'm a Kelly DA.
Yeah. Look at that. Actually, I am.
Me too.
Oh,
I was, and then I switched out. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll find somebody. I'll talk to a couple.
True story.
Couple Chinese boys. They're
not a lowdown.
They can waste money.
Yeah, man. They got the stipends.
They got the dump money.
Yeah, man. The pump and dump money. Those pump and dump dollars.
Oh yeah, I can set you up on the E-Trade. Thanks.
Actually, isn't that like what they like? It's the $50. You set up like a brokerage account. You put $50 in there, and then they give you access to like a software that most like non-day traders use.
Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Yeah,
very soon.
I started for a while because I got a Robinhood on my phone.
What's Robinhood?
It's like the easiest way. This episode's sponsored by Robinhood. It's like the easiest way to invest in stuff like from your phone. It's kind of like it's not necessarily Acorns because I think Acorns was a good concept that lacked in follow through.
Yeah.
But Robinhood is basically an investment platform that you can essentially buy and sell. I think it's up to, I want to say 5 times a month because like they're not doing high volume because then you actually have to have like a brokerage account with like $25,000 in it. But if you do low volume, like
what are you invested in right now?
Well, right now this is all long term for me. I'm not doing short term because like with Robinhood you can't really do short term trading because it takes a certain amount of days to go through sometimes.
Yeah.
And like there are ways to do it, but it's a lot harder.
No, it only makes sense to do long term because like I would never invest into this bird thing. It's getting too hyped up too quickly.
Yeah, it's not going to go
over.
Anywhere. It's going to stop. But
no disrespect to bird.
Yeah, I got one share of Coca-Cola, as you do.
That's
and then
basic.
I looked into this. This is a realty income company based out of New York that pays dividends every month. Mm-hmm. And so that's been sort of like the cash grab, so to speak. That's been the majority of that. So you can pull up the history and you can see all the dividend payments right there. But
that's so kind of them.
Yeah, but it's sort of like it's a really easy investment platform. They don't actually it's essentially free. They don't really take any fees or anything out of that. You do have to provide like all of your taxpayer information in that to actually set it up.
Exactly.
But as far as everything is concerned, you hook up a bank account, or I think you can do like a PayPal account now.
Yeah.
If you want to be more secure with it, and then you can invest from there, and you can do your thing. Buy low, sell high, whatever you want to do, or don't.
When they go low, we go high.
Exactly.
Dumb bitches.
And then, but yeah, it's I think I started with let's see, my whole all time. Oh yeah, I'm up like 10 cents. Hey, there we go. Or no, I'm up $3.
It's all about the long game, ladies.
Yeah. It's been It hasn't been a year yet, but we're approaching the date right there. You can see I took a bit of a hit there. There's a very large drop off.
Yeah, but you know what? They brought it back. Yeah.
Last night.
It was probably when Trump was in.
Last year I took an L, but by now, about 8 months later, I have bounced back.
What happened during that time?
What do you mean?
When was that?
To be fair, I only had one.
Like, why did it drop off like that, though?
It was a massive drop. It was almost like 10% here. But I think at this time I only had the realty income stock. So that was all real estate.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming the real estate market took a bit of a downturn at that point. There's probably other factors playing into it that people like who actually know about the stock market know, but I don't really know. And then I bought a share at GE back when the price like tripled overnight.
Oh.
Yeah, it was crazy.
That's clutch.
Hold on. If I go back to the I want to say it was the year. There's a massive spike.
No, you came on the wrong time.
Yeah, I really did, honestly. But there was because it's been kind of trending downward for the last year, but there was a pretty big uptick.
Do you just do one share?
Yeah. Because I'm not moving a lot of money through it because this is all like not necessarily excess money, but like extra money that I budgeted aside for this.
Okay.
Because I would certainly like to be able to put more into it, but rent, food, all that.
Yeah. So when you're at an event, like a catered event, just to put that out there for you people that don't serve, figure out how to do etiquette catering, like when you're sitting there, like the dinner etiquette, like go to etiquette dinners, because I'm sick of you putting your fucking knife on the plate during salad time.
Yes. Or when people put like the universal position for when you're done eating is having your knife and your fork together at 5 o'clock. Yeah. And I hate it when people do that and you go to grab their plate and they're like, "Oh, I'm not done. I'm still eating."
Bitch, you done.
No, you're not. You're done.
You're done. I'm sick of you. You need to drop dead.
You need to figure out that you can't do that kind of shit.
You can't do it.
And I'm just trying to do my job. I'm over here clearing from the right, like a good server.
Serving from the left.
And clearing from the right.
Like a normal person.
Exactly, with my black nylon gloves.
Oh,
there's a callback.
You have black nylon gloves.
Callback from the last episode.
I usually wear my headband.
I was about to say, I got my sweatbands and my headband.
Right.
You already know what it is.
I'm going to wear a headband one day.
Oh, hell yeah.
Also,
we should get branded IMU headbands.
We should get Adidas everything.
Yes.
Because fuck
sweatsuited up. We need to bring back sweatsuits. We really do. They were big for a while with like the grime scene in the UK. We need them to translate to the UK. The US. Real sauce.
Real sauce.
We need to do the fucking quick maths to get that shit over here to translate. I want to wear my Adidas tracksuit out and have it be like socially acceptable. I want that so bad.
I had this one friend, he was a little chubby, and he wore an Adidas tracksuit. And I was like, "Bro, you look like a blueberry." Like,
fucking, what's the girl's name from Violet Beauregard?
Oh yeah, you look like that. Yeah,
she eats the gum or whatever.
But that also, you're gonna know when I quit. Because I'm gonna start saying like deliberately mean things and not apologizing.
No. Matt, no. Like, this is our only audience. You can't do that.
If young Miss Moon is around me while I'm just throwing shots, she's gonna get the brunt of it. No disrespect. She's a fan here.
She's so nice. Why would you do that?
Patty's the homie. She's a fan. But
hello, Patty.
If she's around,
if you're hearing this,
you're gonna get the brunt of all my assholeness.
Why?
Because I don't know. Actually, that's probably a bad idea.
Yeah, like why would you?
Well, I wouldn't disrespect the manager, but why not just lose all your friends at once?
If you're really gonna burn the bridges, burn all of them.
Well, actually, I'll just disrespect the people I don't like.
I was about to say that seems like a much better idea.
Yeah, that's pretty easier.
Yeah, because then like. It's really like a zero-sum game.
Who do I hate? I don't really hate anybody catering.
I feel like hates...
Except that one lady that had a pregame or some birthday today.
Don't name names. This is getting passed around.
I'm not naming any names.
Don't name any names.
I'm not saying anything.
People don't name no names.
Nothing.
Keep it on the DL. Keep y'all guessing.
I'm DLing.
Yeah.
But
that's what we're calling it.
Fuck blood drives.
All right.
Fuck blood drives.
Explain yourself.
It's disrespectful. Fuck you.
In what way? I used to like. You ever been to BioLife?
Oh, you do the plasma?
Like the plasma?
But, I mean, that's plasma. That's fine. They pay
How is
you.
that any different? Well, yeah, they pay you.
They pay you.
That's the only difference?
I don't understand why... I would love to know where my blood's going.
Well, it's usually to people that need it.
I want to know where my... I want it to be like, what's the fucking Domino's where they fucking tell you where your pizza is? I want to see where my blood's going.
You want like a Domino's order update tracker on your blood bag?
Yeah. Yeah. Just went to an 80-year-old 80-year-old
You
vet.
just about to say, I donated a pint to Ken Burns from Ohio.
Oh, the realist?
What?
Ken Burns, the goat?
That's just the first name that came to mind.
Ken Burns? You remember Ken Burns? You don't remember Ken? The fucking dude that was wearing, he asked a question at the debate? Yeah.
Okay. I remember now.
Damn, well, that's funny. That's the first
That was
thing
Ken Bone. That was Bone, not Burns. Ken Bone. Come on, man. I'm keeping that in
I've heard of a Ken Burns, though.
Everyone's going to have to know that you don't know who Ken Bone was.
Well, I forgot. It's been a while.
It happens. It has been a while.
Okay, there's a filmmaker named Ken Burns.
Is that the documentary guy?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I think I saw an ad for his masterclass 3 weeks ago, and I just now recalled that memory.
Yeah, young Kenneth.
Young
Burns.
Kenneth over here suddenly needs a blood transfusion for your blood type.
Yeah.
Do you know your blood type?
No.
I don't.
I don't give a fuck.
I feel like I should.
I thought I was anemic. I made them do it 3 times to figure out if I was anemic or not. I was like, oh, okay, we're good.
Huh.
And they didn't even finish because they're like, you don't have any more blood left. I'm like, fuck.
Well, yeah, you do.
Yeah.
I mean, you do, but they probably
alive.
Shouldn't take anymore. There is a certain safe amount. They're not about to take all 5 pints.
Well, they didn't take, they didn't take a bunch.
Look, it's...
No, they're supposed to take, a good amount, but they didn't take a lot.
When?
This was back in high school.
Okay.
But it was, weird because they were like, yeah, your shit's just not working. And I was like, bitch, what?
Your veins are just so shitty from all the heroin that you're doing.
Yeah, my bad.
They're just collapsing on us, and you can't get the blood flow going.
It's all the cocaine I'm doing around here.
Yeah, a deviated system is really, really, really fucking the game up.
That's why I'm drinking water. I'm ready for this next blood.
That's why everyone can hear you drinking water and making mouth sounds right now.
No, it's just soylent.
It's actually, no, it's not water. It's soylent. It's people.
It's people?
It's people.
It's the nuts of the people that
if you're wondering what all
Park.
of the homeless people that used to hang around People's Park are doing, it's the Bloomington manufacturing of Soylent.
They are Soylent. Thank you.
Let's say Soylent is people.
Yes.
For those
Soylent Park.
That's also. I feel like I shouldn't have to explain that's a movie reference, but I feel like a lot of people just won't have seen Soylent Green.
No, I haven't.
You haven't?
No.
Woo, another one you really need to. It's a good one.
Soylent Green?
Yeah, it's a good one.
Okay.
I mean, we kind of spoiled the whole thing.
Oh, that's the movie?
Yeah, the ending line is he screams Soylent, it's people. Soylent Green is people. But that's kind of the...
Wait, how long has Soylent been around?
So Soylent Green is a movie. It's a dystopian futuristic movie about this mysterious corporation kind of makes. I haven't seen it in a while, but they make food.
So why would this company name themselves Soylent?
That's an excellent question.
That's fucked.
I feel like it's because they're trying to be a meal replacement alternative, and that's kind of a theme of the movie is rampant consumerism, and then obviously food scarcities, and then they're oh, what's a resource that we have an abundance of that we're not necessarily using or utilizing, and then they decide that hey, we can also cut or kill 2 birds with 1 stone if we turn these people into food. That not only lowers demand for food but increases food availability.
Yeah, but also Soylent.
What about it?
Just Soylent.
Just the name.
Yeah.
I mean,
sorry, a bunch of people were hitting me up on LinkedIn.
I think it's because you gotta check your LinkedIn in the middle of our fucking podcast.
I mean, they're sliding in my DMs.
They're sliding in your LinkedIn DMs. Is it just a bunch of multi-level marketing shit?
No, it's just people saying congratulations on your work anniversary.
People actually do that?
I guess.
Dude, that's so weird.
Oh, it's so pussy on LinkedIn.
Yeah, I don't...
I mean, my dad did, so that was probably love, but everybody else fucking up.
Everyone else is a fake bitch. Don't at me on LinkedIn, bro. Don't fucking at me on LinkedIn. You're not prepared.
I want to say something real savage on LinkedIn just to end my whole life.
Just to fuck up my whole career.
Yeah, I just feel damn, I just nut on her throat. Shit's crazy. Just be I'm happy to announce that I just nut on her throat.
There's a lot of people who treat LinkedIn like Facebook, and I fucking hate that. I hate that shit.
The oversharing shit's annoying though.
Yeah, and then you can kind of tell in Kelly they definitely go through and oh, you need to flush out your LinkedIn profile, but then people they'll take it a little too far and they'll
Yeah.
comment on like other company shit and like it. And
It's
be
so
like,
extra.
oh, like stop.
I'm a normal person. This is not. I don't
Stop
even do that
it.
shit on Facebook.
Yeah.
I might comment on my friend's Instagram, tell them they're a bitch, but that's like normal.
Exactly. Like that's all love.
Yeah, it's all love, G.
It's different, but like if you come for me on Facebook, like prepare yourself.
Ooh, I'm gonna tell you. Come. Here's my address.
If you're looking for beef, you got the whole cow.
What?
Prepare yourself.
Boy, I'm medium rare.
Oh, get ready. You are not prepared for this shit.
Okay.
You're like, that's a good saying. I like
What
that
else?
one.
There was something else you were trying to talk about.
I mean, there's a whole bunch of weird shit.
Female
I wanna talk about.
hyenas?
Female hyenas.
And their large
Yes.
clitorises?
Here we go.
Or clitori?
Well,
Is it clitori?
I think it's scientifically classified as a pseudopenis.
But no, the question is it clitorises or clitori?
I think it's just like clitorises.
Or just clitoris?
Maybe it's just I don't think there.
The singular is the plural?
I've never been in a situation where I've need to use the plural form of the word clitoris. I don't think I've ever been in a situation like that.
I wish I was. Wow, look at all these clitori.
Hashtag goals.
Hashtag goals.
But
Yeah, I'm telling you, girl.
what is weird is that it's only spotted hyenas. There's only one variety of hyenas where that is the case.
Uh-huh.
And these spotted hyenas have like 7 to 8 inch external clitorises.
You said 7 to 8?
Yeah, they're long. Like 7 to 8 inch. And they're erectile too. Like they have like the blood vessels around them that can expand and contract to like functionally become erect. It's weird. And another thing is that they're essentially they're extensions of the birth canal. So the birth canals for these relatively compact animals are like 2 feet long.
Uh-huh.
First of all, that's insane.
Yeah.
That's 2 feet long. Like, how tall are you?
I'm about like 6'3".
So that's like a third of you. So imagine like
That's like up to my knee, or probably up to like my.
Like imagine like the middle of your thigh down, like passing a human, or like in this case a human being through all of that. Like that's ridiculous.
Ouch.
Right? And so not only are they 2 feet long, but they're only like half an inch wide. So they have to pass a 4-pound cub through a 2-foot tube that's roughly an inch and a half wide. And what happens as a result is that I think it's up to it's between 50 and 60% of the cubs get caught in the tubing and they die. And then as a result, the mom can also, is also at risk of dying.
Yeah.
So
they're just fucked either way.
No, but like the way they can give birth successfully is that clitoris has to rip. It has to tear and expand to pass the young.
Ow.
And like once it does though, it heals back and it's like stretchy,
Ooh, yeah.
It's like once you ruin the elastic on the strap bands, on the sweatpants, like now it's it's very easy to kind of pass it through.
Yeah.
And just kind of plop out more and more young, more and more pups.
Let's get it.
Let's get it. But another thing is that they retract when they're mating. So female hyenas, or rather male hyenas, cannot mate with female hyenas unless that clitoris is retracted.
Okay.
So
and they can do that.
Yeah, like they can voluntarily like not extend and retract it. So anyway, yeah, that's nature's weird in that sense. They also have fused labia and fat pads that mimic a scrotum. So I think it has to do with. There's a lot of theories as people posit why this is the case, but I think it might have to do with hypermasculinization of the pups in utero.
Yeah.
Is that they're just exposed to so much more and to so many more androgens that they develop these masculinized traits.
Yeah.
So I'm not sure why these females have elevated levels of endogenous androgens, but it could be anything from like diet to that's just kind of how they are.
Yeah.
Like who knows?
Yeah.
I don't think there's a whole lot of research into this, or if there is, I haven't heard any of it.
I mean, we're just
ignorant. We're ignorant pieces of shit.
I'm more ignorant. You know more than me. You're doing your research at least.
I mean, well, it's a weird topic for sure.
But that's actually kind of wild.
Yeah.
Like, what if she doesn't want it? Like, it's just like
too bad.
Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Oh, you gonna
try? See you later.
Hey, girl, you gonna retract your clit or
like,
what?
Nah. Like, fuck off.
Nah, you ugly as shit.
You're done.
You ugly as shit.
You're done, though.
Get the fuck.
Bye, bitch.
Get the fuck out of my face, you ugly bitch. I'm keeping this clit long as shit because of you.
I'm keeping that Extendo-Clit.
Extendo-Clit. I got that banana clit. Oh, nah.
Oh, shit.
I'm punny.
Oh, God. I want that on a shirt. If we ever do merch for this show,
Extendo-Clit.
I want one with the fucking, like...
Can that be the title?
I want one that... Extendo-Clit. Yes. We found that. I want one with the glow-in-the-dark crickets. Like literally glows in the dark.
Yeah.
And then I want one that just says Extendo-Clit. And then a picture of a hyena. And then a picture of a spotted hyena. Or like a silhouette. And just like the dong. Just like that clit just hanging.
Yeah.
You're flopping in the breeze.
Yeah. Yeah, it's selling soon.
I was about to say, if y'all wanna...
If we get to 50, you might start selling merch.
I was about to say, if we hit 50 views cumulative on all of this, we'll start doing merch.
Please like, comment, and subscribe.
I was about to say, oh yeah, share with all your friends, turn on those notifications so you can...
so you can hear about the Extendo-Clit.
So you can hear about all of the, the style, the luscious stylings of the Extendo-Clit. That was a very weird word choice, but we're rolling with it.
Yeah, Extendo-Clit.
That's a good one.
That's
a good
quote. Here, I'm gonna shake your hand. That was a good one.
That
was a really good one.
Thanks for that. That's a good one. I'm keeping that.
Yeah.
Oh man, but yeah, female hyenas are fucking weird.
Yeah, I would say so.
It's just because like another thing is that they're not the only animals that have hypermasculine features, but there are other animals that have genitalia that mimics the other sex. I'm not.
I've heard of these types of animals.
And they're also like hermaphroditic animals too.
Yeah.
But I know very little about that, and we can save that for a different topic. We'll save that for another time.
Yeah. But I was literally watching they were watching some show downstairs, and I was like, it was just the fucking hyena getting bodied by some lions.
Oh yeah.
And then like she brought her hyena bitches, and she was like, fuck it is, dummy, and like came through and like just did what she had to do.
Yeah,
but
man.
Also like the pride of lions were like, what the fuck's going on? Why are they and they're like annoying too. Hyenas are so fucking annoying because they're just like, ah!
Yeah, they do that whole like screeching laughing
like
kind of deal.
They're just like all the bitches in Baltimore, like they're fucking loud as shit.
All
Black women though.
Whoa. They remind me of like the girls who listen to Cardi B.
Ooh. Or Cardi B herself.
I mean, yeah.
My name is Bel Khaliz Almazar.
Cardigan, backyard again. What's poppin'?
Yeah.
Pop-Tarts.
Oh, I'm excited for this one.
So I'm gonna ask you I'm gonna ask you a question. I want your honest opinion on that. Mm-hmm. Are Pop-Tarts dumplings? Yes or no? And I want some reasoning behind this too.
Okay. Now, for someone that doesn't really listen to or really look at what the definition of a dumpling is.
Yeah. Do you want like my definition of a dumpling?
I mean, you can give me your definition of a dumpling. And also give me a definition of a pastry.
Good point. So for dumplings, I'm thinking it's going to be, or maybe like a shorter crumb.
Okay, I think I get it.
And there's like a filling, obviously. And then I feel like it's a very important distinction between pastries and dumplings is that it has to be like sealed shut in some way. So like it can be steamed, baked, fried, whatever. Toasted. I would say that like Pop-Tarts are dumplings, but toaster strudels are not. That's a pastry. Because of the phyllo dough, because of those layers there, I'm saying that's a pastry.
Wait. What? So you're saying
a toaster strudel, not a dumpling.
Not a dumpling.
Pop-Tart, dumpling. Yes.
So, but you're not saying, so you're basically not saying that a pastry is a type of dumpling.
No. I'd say they're different.
You say they're
because of usually that puff pastry, that flaky sort of crust on the outside.
Now I want to get your background on why
Pop-Tarts are dumplings.
Pop-Tarts are dumplings.
Well, shorter dough, filling, and they're sealed shut. And they're like got those pock marks in them.
So what's wrong with toaster strudels then?
I just think those are pastries.
I gotta look at a toaster strudel. I haven't.
It's like it's the sealed envelope, but I think it's because of the dough that's used.
But I
and
mean,
it's
like,
a flakier dough. And whereas the Pop-Tarts it's like a shorter crumb, it's denser.
I don't think Pillsbury would be very happy about this. We want to be dumplings too. I'll see the fucking doughboy just come into my room.
Dumpling boy?
That's
Gyoza boy? Ooh.
It's actually the Muslim symbol looking ass.
I thought it was Hindu.
Oh, it's Hindu?
I think so.
I think it's multiple.
I don't know.
It's a few things. Who's
to say? Well, not anymore.
There's one in a fucking Wick. The Wick.
Oh, is there?
Yeah.
Huh. I was about to say, it didn't...
Should we explain what we're talking about?
No.
No, okay, fine.
Okay. But yeah, toaster strudels, I feel like self-contained kind of deal. They're not really sealed together. It just kind of like it comes together when it's fried.
Because it's a puff pastry.
Exactly, because of the puff pastry.
If it's not puff pastry, I think it's a dumpling.
Exactly.
I can agree with that.
Mm-hmm.
But
here we go.
It has very similar elements of
for sure. For sure, definitely. They are very, I will say they are definitely similar.
Also, I just never liked the toaster strudel anyway.
I did.
It was just weird with the, like, just like your fucking nut just going.
Well, no, you gotta, like, spread it around. And usually, like, they would show in the commercials you do, like, stripes and shit. But I would always just, like, put all of it on there and then just, like, do a whole ass, like, layer. So I would get icing with every bite.
Oh, that's smart.
Yeah, like, you don't want a bite that doesn't have any icing on it.
Maybe I just didn't have toaster strudels that much.
Yeah, I mean, like, we didn't have them that often.
That's the rich boy Pop-Tart.
We didn't get them that much, but, like, because my parents were real strict about, like, sugary breakfast foods. So, like, we never got, like Reese's Puffs or any of that.
I call them strict about that. My parents were just like, yeah, we don't feel like spending money on shit like that.
Exactly. Yeah, we were like a Raisin Bran and Cheerios household.
Yeah. I hate Raisin Bran.
I actually really like it.
I really like.
I get my 2 scoops.
I used to fuck
my 2 scoops of raisins in the morning.
Oh no! I used to like raisins. I'm trying to get back because I used to love raisins. When
get
I was
back
a kid.
into the raisin game.
Oh yeah.
You know how you start? Craisins, and then you work your way.
Well, craisins are fire.
Craisins are absolutely.
One of the chefs didn't know the difference between a craisin and a raisin. Like, you know, Victor.
Oh man, yes.
His dumbass fucking didn't fucking know what a craisin or the difference. He was like, "This is a craisin." I'm like, "No, that's a raisin." He was like, "No, this is a craisin." I'm like, "I'm not gonna argue with you because
it's just a dried cranberry. One's a grape, one's a cranberry. That's it."
Yeah.
Although
let me stretch this.
They also have they have flavored craisins too, so you can get like fucking strawberry ones too.
Is it worth it though?
I don't think so.
I'm
a big fan of the cranberry as it is.
Yeah,
I am. Not the band the Cranberries. That's a separate issue. But the Cranberries itself.
Speaking of the Cranberries, I just got hip to them like a few months ago. I only know one song, Dream, or is it Dreams? Yeah, Dreams.
Probably.
Shit's fire. Shit is fire. That's fucking
Fueguísimo, my guy.
Oh my god. Muy fuego.
Indeed. Fueguísimo. Trademarked. Don't use that. It's my saying. But
shut the fuck up. don't take that shit. If I see you on Twitter.
I was about to say.
Same
thing with Extendo-Clit. I don't want to see that on anyone's bio.
I'm coming on your fucking thread and
I'm gonna charge you a royalty.
Coming on your thread.
You're like, yo, what's your PayPal, bud?
Yeah, what up?
What's your Venmo, dummy?
Dummy? Oh, let me explain my Baltimore. Yeah.
I was about to say,
if you're not from Baltimore or from Maryland, or you're from one of these corn areas in the state,
the Midwest, the whole Midwest.
The whole Midwest is shit.
Whoa.
We have a very fun vernacular
indeed
in the state of Maryland. Like in Baltimore, like let's say like somebody will like come up to you and they're like, "Hey, what's up?" And a young Baltimore brother will say, "Fuck it is, dummy." And it's like not being mean, it's just like, "Fuck it is, dummy." It's like how people in Indy say how you what? We say fuck it is, dummy. And then people in DC will always be like but they say Kilmo sometimes. They like Jai like finna Dymo.
I don't even know. I didn't even get that. I don't like the whole Mo thing. Is like I'm assuming that's just another way.
Oh, Mo and Bob.
Bob?
Yeah, we say Bob sometimes.
What the fuck? I'm just making up like some weird names.
I'm also from the suburbs.
Like it's like Lou next. Like what's there like Ralph or some shit?
No, relax.
It sounds like people who work at like an auto garage.
Yeah, kill Bob.
Oh, and Mo and Bob and Lou. Oh, what's poppin'? Yeah.
No, but it's just I don't know. It's like when people say Slim or my guy.
Oh, speaking of, I Actually, today recently, I listened to the Suicide Boys album all the way through.
That shit was hard.
It was, but like, eh.
I mean, I'm not over. I don't know. Let me re-explain that. There's a few songs that go fucking okay.
Yes.
I'm gonna list my good songs. See if
go
you
for
agree.
it. Go for it.
So 122, I think that's what it's called. Where they're like suicide.
Oh yeah.
That shit goes hard.
Hold on. Let me pull up my Spotify right quick. Sponsored by Spotify.
Yeah.
Although they won't let us put this fucking podcast on there without a third-party app. Fuck is up with that, Spotify?
Yeah, suck my dick. Suck my dick. Suck my dick.
This is crazy.
They give me Showtime and Hulu, but they won't give me a fucking...
I was about to say, they give us all these deals for $5 because we're students.
You give me an Anthem on Tinder, but you don't fucking give me... No, they, there's that, there's Comedy and Tragedy.
That's a decent one.
Carlton's pretty good.
Yes.
Oh, and the one where he's like rest in peace or some shit like that. He's like, I'm trying to die or something.
Honestly, like Comedy and Tragedy, just the beat from that alone, just like that piano in the background.
Oh, it goes hard. I love
that.
Coma's hard. Coma goes hard. Mm-hmm. Long Gone. He's like, save me from this. Wait, let me listen to it real quick. Turn it down a little bit.
I was about to say, no copywritten materials on any of this.
We're very legal about this stuff.
Exactly. I mean, that is Spotify. We are paying for that. We can use that, but we don't have the licensing. Suicide Boys hit us up, or G59, their representation, their management. We would love to have a little partnership so we can play.
This shit goes.
Your various artists.
It's like, save me from this hell.
It's a good one.
Rest in peace. They always want to die.
Constantly, man. Who doesn't?
Yeah.
Me too.
Well, I mean,
relatable content.
Yeah. This is relevant content in this time of the. So,
it's on the internet.
We're gonna go ahead and say Trump just to be one of the other podcasts and just get Trump out the way because everybody talks about Trump.
Do we need to?
No.
I feel like that's all I need to say. There's some few things that we should definitely not talk about. One of them being like.
I just wanted to say his name just to get out of the way.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, I didn't need to say anything about him though.
For sure.
Or her.
What?
No,
it? Trump it?
Uh-huh. The Cheeto.
The Cheeto. The offspring of Chester Cheetah.
Chester. I saw some shit. What was it? There's some weird ass chips in the fucking gas station when I was getting my 40.
Yeah.
And you're getting.
And I was getting my 4 Loco. If you need any distillation of who we are.
No, it was somewhere else. It was when Mitchell gave me a ride home. It was a different night.
Okay. Same shit, different day.
Yeah, basically. And he, what the fuck happened? I was like looking at chips, and there was just like, shit's just getting weird now. Like the chips are just, brands? The flavors are just weird now. Like it's just everything.
Yeah, like the ones we have in Frangie in the catering the catering kitchen or whatever. Sweet Maui onion.
Sweet Maui what?
Yeah, have you not had those?
No.
There's a variety called Sweet Maui onion, and it's kind of like an off sour cream and onion. I don't really like them that much, honestly. I'm a big fan. They have a spicy dill pickle. I'm a big fan of that one.
I might like that. I would think I'd like that.
Pretty good. It's not really spicy like at all, but it's.
I mean, they gotta appeal to the crowd.
That's true. Yeah, they gotta say it. Yeah,
not
everyone does not experience the same spice, so we'll give you that.
Yeah.
But it's definitely dill fucking pickle. Like it's really.
I fuck with pickles now. I don't know why.
Yeah, I didn't when I was younger. I think it had to do with like it was just really acidic, and I just didn't like that.
And then I was like, I like cucumbers, so I might as well just like pickles. And that's just how
just one day I woke up and I was like, you know what? Here we go.
You know what? Just fucking pour the relish on my fucking
fuck me
hot
up.
dog.
Just fuck me up with some relish right now. No mustard though. No. Actually, spicy brown only.
Actually, I wilded out yesterday. I had a mustard with sriracha.
Ooh,
and that was
interesting.
Fire.
I'm assuming yellow mustard.
Yeah, just yellow mustard.
Yeah.
Just the Kroger brand.
Honestly, I hate ketchup though.
That's hate ketchup. It's just basic now.
It's way too sweet.
It's too disgusting.
It doesn't really taste like
tomatoes
at all.
At all. What's like real ketchup supposed to taste like?
I don't know. I think it's like I genuinely don't know.
Is there like we've been accustomed to such sweet, sugary,
it's
salty
so
ketchup.
Gross.
That's not even like the tomato part of it's just like just walked out.
Yeah, although I will say I think Farm has like chunky, like real, like actual like
ketchup.
From tomatoes ketchup. Yeah, it used to be a pain in the ass to fill up because it would constantly come out in like globs because it was so chunky and shit. But Yeah, and it's also like very hard to get out of the bottle too, because it kind of like adheres to the
How
inside.
do you even fucking make ketchup?
What?
How do you even make like homemade ketchup?
Homemade ketchup?
Yeah,
That's.
I mean, it's tomatoes, but like.
I'm assuming it'd be like tomatoes, like maybe brown sugar.
Like what makes it not?
Vinegar.
I'm guessing confectious.
Confectioner sugar?
Yeah, confectioner sugar. I feel like.
Well, you'd have to emulsify it. Like you'd have to suspend that in some kind of fat.
It's just weird because I know you have to. There's gonna be. It just depends if it becomes a paste, a sauce, or a ketchup. And that's like,
yeah, but I say tomato paste I fuck with, because that's just like tomato
tomatoes,
concentrate.
yeah.
That's tomato times 10.
You know what? I'm just gonna start putting tomato paste on my shit.
Dude, I don't know about that, man. You gotta cook, because like it can taste like the inside of the container. It can taste like tin or like metal sometimes.
That's what I hate about it.
Yeah, you gotta cook it out though.
Yeah. I don't know.
So like definitely for like in the
Spaghetti, like that shit's fire.
Yeah, like rigatoni alla vodka.
Ooh, I've never had
like
that.
Vodka sauce.
I think I've had vodka sauce like once, and I was like, this goes hard.
It does. It really does. It's horrible for you. There's a shit ton of like butter and cream in it, but like it's fantastic.
Is there actually vodka in there, or is it just...
A little, yeah, but they cook all the alcohol off.
That's bullshit.
I mean,
I'm trying to get lit.
You can definitely just pour vodka on your plate of pasta and call it vodka pasta, and you can have that. Or you can do what I call frat Cheerios and use Cheerios and vodka.
Ew.
You can definitely do that.
Ew, that's gross.
Yeah, man. It's the new wave.
It's not the new
Not
wave.
New wave breakfast cereal.
I'm trying to make some like real potent rum cake.
Some real potent, just like it's like rum raisin, and like it's literally just like a cup full of rum with some fucking raisins thrown into it.
I remember,
or like a mug. What do they call those? The mug cakes. Just like a rum mug cake, and you just fucking pour it into a rum bottle. Yes. I love it.
Yeah, I'm taking a break from that alcohol stuff.
Kellogg's R&D, hit me up. I got some mad ideas.
Hey Kellogg's. What's up with that weird ingredient you have?
Yeah,
what is it? The diox, whatever the fuck it is. There's like some random. It's like triglyceride or some shit that they put in cereals.
Like the fat?
Yeah, something like that. And they said it's like really bad for you, or something weird, or something.
It's
some weird ingredient.
I'm not surprised. There's a lot of fake shit in a lot of food today. But you know what?
Well, in
America.
Is what it is.
Well, in other places too, but also like a lot in America.
Yeah.
Because this is America.
I'm gonna go to Canada.
Don't catch you slipping though.
I'm trying. Oh, ugly ass. You know, did I tell you how they played that wedding?
When?
It was like earlier this summer.
Oh yeah.
Like right when that song came out, and they were like, "Let's play This Is America."
Oh hell yeah! No, best one yet was I was walking. It was like I want to say it was almost midnight. It was I was done working a wedding shift in theater, and I was walking past, and there was another wedding reception in the Georgian room, and there was like 8 people there.
Okay. And
the fucking DJ was playing Boys in the Hood.
Oh, I heard that.
It was so.
Wait, was
awesome.
it in Georgian? Or was it?
It was in Georgian.
Because they were playing a.
Or no, it was Frangie.
It was Frangie. Because I walked through there.
Yeah.
Because I know fucking. Well, I don't even know what I was doing. Oh, I was in Tudor.
I think it was like Jack and Emily were bartending.
Yeah. And
they were playing fucking Boys in the Hood, and I heard that, and I was walking by, and I had to come in like sing the rest of the lyrics and then leave, and I fucked up.
Yeah. No, that place, it was dead, but the DJ was going off.
Yeah, I think like if you have like 8 people there, you might as fucking well.
Yeah.
Like go off, sis.
Yeah.
Just like do whatever you want to do at that point.
Yeah.
Bring out the shit that actually bangs, not whatever they requested.
Oh yeah. Fuck.
There's always like a list. It's like, you know that playlist on Spotify called songs drunk white girls get excited about?
What?
Oh my friend, you need. Okay. So this fucking playlist, I swear to God.
What if that was a Spotify like? What is Spotify?
A Spotify curated songs drunk white girls get excited about.
Songs drunk white.
It's really good. Look it up.
This sounds like a Lana Del Rey album.
I mean, it really. I honestly like that is like.
Oh, I found
not
it.
far from the truth, but like I feel like that's.
Is it by J.C. Edwards?
I don't know.
Jordan Belfort.
Yeah, man, go through it. Like it's just shit that. You know the type. Like, this could get played at any frat on campus right now, and people will go hard as fuck.
I'm just gonna play this playlist and, like, just see what
happens. Yeah.
Just sorority vans, just... Like that one girl that was in front of us at Taco Bell, just her and her cocaine.
Yeah, man. Casually.
Have you tried cocaine?
No, I'm a good law-abiding citizen. I don't know what you're talking about.
No,
I do not do illegal drugs. Maybe.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, you got a nose for it. No, I'm kidding.
My broke ass crooked nose.
No, I've never tried it. and I don't want to.
It's overrated. You ever
taken
Adderall? Mm-mm. It's basically that.
Okay.
It's honestly, it's that, but like shorter, not nearly as potent.
Yeah.
And it gives you heart problems, so don't.
Yeah.
It's really bad.
I'm good. But they, I remember I was at my friend's place, and we were just chilling, and these couple Indian sketch Indian kids walk in. And they're like, hey, all that shit.
So, slaying fish scale everywhere like a mermaid with leprosy.
Yeah. Oh my god. And so they walk in, and then they just have a dime bag of some mysterious powder. Ooh, and I was like, me being funny guy, I was like, what is that, cocaine? And they're like, yes, it is. Yeah,
yes,
it is cocaine.
Is. Good guess.
Good guess. You want some? I'm
Bitch,
like,
you guessed it.
I was like, absolutely not. Oh, fuck no.
You was right.
You was wrong.
Oh, no.
You was wrong.
God damn. Oh, I like we spiked so much with that.
Yeah.
Right.
We've been talking pretty loud.
Yeah, yeah. That's just how we are. That's how we are as people.
This is our studio.
It really
my
is.
room's my studio now.
Yeah,
our
man.
Studio. That's
cooking up some bangers in the studio.
Oh yeah, I was talking to my mentor at my job, and he was asking me what gets me excited, and I was like, well, I got a podcast. Hell yeah. I would never want him to listen to it because it's.
Oh, absolutely not. Because of the shit you just asked about. Yeah, that's what.
Well. But he said shit I told him music and food. That's big shit. Yeah. I would probably get into the food industry or music industry. That'd be lit.
Oof. I've been debating going to culinary school.
I might do I might minor. Is there a minor in music management here?
I don't know about music. I think there might be through Jacobs. There's probably.
But I gotta go back in music theory, and I got dicked. The mistake I made was taking a music theory class here. Yeah. And I got. Let me just tell you one thing.
Go ahead.
My asshole hurts.
Oh no!
And it's been 3 years.
It still hasn't recovered.
It hasn't recovered.
Matt,
just a gaping hole. It's literally it just fucking severed the fucking shit's gross.
Why?
Nah, but music theory fucks.
I get what you're talking about.
Yeah,
I get the analogy.
Let me just tell you that my taint will not be the same.
Okay.
It's got severed a little bit too.
Okay. All right. Ripping and tearing.
The girth was amazing.
Whoa. No. But yeah, I'm in or neural imagery of music perception. I'm in that right now.
What is that?
It's kind of like a hybrid neuroscience music class. Yes, it is. And it's taught by this husband and wife pair. The husband is a cello, or he teaches in Jacobs.
What a fucking nerd.
Right? And then the wife is she teaches in the neuroscience department. And
this is a great class.
It's weird. It's very weird. Odd. It's a very odd mixture of people from a psychology background, a neuroscience background, like me, and then people who are just from Jacobs.
Did they talk about frisson?
What?
Frisson?
Frisson?
You know the chills you get when you're listening to music?
Oh, no, we haven't talked about that yet.
Okay.
It's been a lot of, it's actually, pretty neuro heavy, so I feel kind of bad for a lot of the people who are in Jacobs that just, kind of were fuck around and thought they would take a psych elective and got, a shit ton of academic research.
So if you're not in neuroscience or Jacobs,
you kind of have to have, you have to know...
background knowledge.
Yeah, you really do. You really do. Because they don't really do a whole lot of explaining on that. You just kind of have to be expected to know, what all of these structures are and how to find them and all that stuff.
There we go.
Hey, good. You fixed the lamp.
Yeah, I fixed the lamp. I think I fixed the lamp.
Hopefully.
Let's screw these boys in.
All right. Well, while you do that, I'm going to go ahead and close this one out. Another one in the books. I think we did pretty good.
Shit's easy.
Let's fuck around and do another one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Let's just.
Why the fuck
you
not?
Want to just start right now?
Not right now. No. Okay. We're gonna say thanks for listening. We appreciate you. Share the whole deal. Do what you got to do. Spread it around.
Yeah. Next episode, I'm going to shave my balls.
Yeah, we're gonna do it live, but it's gonna be ASMR of Matt shaving his testicles. So feel free to tune into that.
Me dragging my balls on the fucking.
So you have that to look forward to. So tune in next time to the Serviette Hour. Thank you.
Thank you.